Hello, everyone. Mike and Doffel here with Louis Rebel Horse Racing Happy Hour. We're at the Horseshoe Indianapolis racing office for the Indiana Oaks Indiana Derby draw. We're going to get started right off the bat. I think they're ready. Indiana Oaks, here we go. Here's
Grade 3 Indiana Oaks.
Mile on the 16th.
Yep.
Here we go.
3, Just Be Quiet, Gorham, Cruz.
The first one out of is the 3-horse, which is Just Be Quiet. Just Be Quiet is also cross-entered, just to make sure everyone knows, in a race at Prairie Meadows. 6 starts at Indianapolis. This horse is 1-2, came in second 3 times, and came in third once. This is a horse for the course.
Best chance for a local horse to jump up in either of these races will be the daughter of Carcanite here. Like you mentioned, 2 for 3 in her last 3 here. Last win was over 2 turns on a mile on the dirt course here at Horseshoe Indianapolis.
6, Band of Gold, McPeak, Brian Hernandez.
Brian Hernandez and Kenny McPeak trying to win both the Kentucky Derby and the Kentucky Oaks and the Indiana Derby and the Indiana Oaks. They're trying to do it all. I mean, just going to win everything here with Band of Gold here. Won the Martha Washington. What do you like about
Yes, it was on the Kentucky Oaks Trail. Kind of trailed off after that. Did run recently in the Monomoy Girl at 1 mile and a 16th at Churchill Downs. We'll try that again. 3rd place finish there, hoping for a better finish than that for this daughter of Preservationist.
5, Dancing Princess, Spicer, Lehigh.
Dancing Princess gets the 5 here. This is the first start for Dancing Princess in 2024 and only hit the board twice in 6 starts in maiden special weight. This is a huge step up here for this horse.
Major step up for sure. Going to be the longest odds of any horse, probably on Saturday in any race here at Horseshoe.
7, Impel, Cox, Bureau.
Now here's a horse that I really like, the 7 Impel, the daughter of Quality Road, 2nd in the Grade 2 8 Bells, 3rd in the Grade 1 Ashland. Brad Cox, when he brings horses up here, he comes up to win.
Yeah, won her first 2 races. The first one at Fairgrounds, second one at Oaklawn Park. 4 different tracks, never been worse than 3rd, like you mentioned, in those big spots too. Runs in a Grade 1, runs in a Grade 2. Maybe a softer spot here in the Indiana Oaks, the Grade 3.
1, Charlene's Dream, Moger, Roman.
Charlene's Dream draws the 1. 3 out of 4 as a 2-year-old. 2 of those were listed stakes. Had 1 start so far in 2024, and that was the only start again as a 3-year-old, but also the only start on dirt.
Yeah, so maybe second off the layoff's good here, but 3 for 4 last year as a 2-year-old. Won that debutante at Golden Gate Fields as well, so has been in stakes company before and excelled. We'll see on Saturday if she can pull back.
2, Chattelis, Forster, Pursuit.
Chattelis will get the spot in the 2-hole here. Chattelis was this is the first start for Chattelis in 2024, but won the Grade 2 Chandelier and ran in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Filly.
Yeah, huge last year, hasn't run this year. Obviously, daughter of Gunrunner. We see a lot of those horses, like their dad, develop a little bit later. Could this be the start of a run for her? This is her first start, as you mentioned. 3rd the Starlet at Los Al last year in December, and did run 2nd in the Blue Northern at Santa Anita as well.
8, Little Jamie, Medina,
Little Jamie draws the 8. If there's any rain, this is your mutter.
We did win her maiden going 2 turns at the mile at Oaklawn. Look, this is a considerable ask, but this horse has finished top 4 in different spots. Daughter of Collected, like you mentioned, though. Hey, we get a spot shower here or something. This might be your play.
4, Neon Icon, Arnold Morales.
Neon Icon, the last horse here, is the 4. And 2 for 2, daughter of Arrogate, 1 at Keeneland, 1 at Churchill Downs, and both at distance. This is a series contender here. 1
1/4, did it last time at Churchill Downs, so at that classic distance, comes here, gets to shorten up a little bit. It'll be interesting to watch what the early tactics are with Neon Icon, the daughter of Arrogate, on Saturday.
So your field for the Grade 3 Indiana Oaks is the 1 Charlene's Dream, the 2 Chatalis, the 3 is Just Be Quiet, the 4 Neon Icon, the 5 is, I can't read my own handwriting, Dancing Princess, the 6 Band of Gold, the 7 Impel, and the 8 Little Jamie. And that's it for that. And we're going to move on now to the main event, the Indiana Derby, the Grade 3 Indiana Derby, mile and 16th again on the dirt here at Horseshoe Indianapolis.
Okay. Back to the Oaks, you got Roman, Pursuit, De La Cruz, Morales,
Well,
Leahy,
So
Hernandez,
in this field,
Bureau,
Mike, what
Henley.
stood out to me is I think the only horse that's going to want to go here is Impel for Brad Cox. I think she's going to try to be near the front or up front. Drawing the 7 might force them to go early. That could be an interesting early part of that race.
Okay, you got the 12th going. The 12th is 8, 12-12-8, 30th running of the Indiana Derby.
30th running of the Indiana Derby here.
Happy 30th, Indiana
There you
Derby.
go.
How about that? You can
We're 30, aren't we?
drink +9. How about that?
1.
Woodcourt, Contreras, Escobar.
Woodcourt draws the 1 here. 4th in the Rebels, 6th in the Jeff Ruby.
Yep.
What did you think about this horse?
No, this is the kind of horse that doesn't quite qualify for the Kentucky Derby. Maybe isn't a classic, Derby, Preakness, Belmont type horse. This is the exact spot for this horse. 3rd in the Illinois Derby, last out. If this horse is on the improve, the son of Raising the Moon. If this is the horse that's going to improve, this might be it. The good spot for Woodcourt in the grade 3 here.
2.
Stronghold, the Yamato, Pursuit.
We have the Santa Anita Derby winner here in the Indiana Derby. Grade 1 Santa Anita Derby. We talked about this a lot, Derby week, Kentucky Derby week. This might be the most disrespected Santa Anita Derby winner of all time. The horse comes to Louisville and finishes 7th in the Kentucky Derby.
Solid 7th.
This horse is, to me, a monster.
Yeah, running 5 straight stakes. Never been outside of the never missed outside of 2nd, other than the Kentucky Derby. Has won a grade 1, won the grade 3 at Sunland as well. We've seen this horse travel, run well at different tracks. Expect absolutely the same on Saturday.
8.
Dragoon Guard. Giroux.
Brad Cox brings the 8-horse Dragoon Guard up here. Son of Arrogate here has 3 starts so far, has won the last 2. Came in 2nd to Otto the Conqueror, a horse that we saw win the Maxfield overnight, or came in 2nd in the Maxfield overnight yesterday.
So this is an interesting spot too. Draws the 8 here. This is a horse that went out front, stayed out front last time. We're going to have to see if it was going 2 turns. First time against winners wins. And so that's the kind of trend that you want to see with a horse like this. Like you mentioned, Son of Arrogate in that Cox barn. We know Florent Giroux as good as anyone at rating on the front end. Will this be the horse that sets the pace of the Indiana Derby? I would guess yes.
6.
Sir Grayland, Forster, Lannery.
Sir Grayland will be the 6th here in the Indiana Derby. Is a gelding, has won 2 out of 3 races. This could be a sneaky pick here.
Yeah, starter allowance last time at Churchill, so up against Maiden's highest level of Maiden at Keeneland as well. So this is a horse that's come out of some of the more difficult company that you can at those levels. A Son of Spitzer, not Great R, which I was disappointed in, but it is what it is. Yeah, no, we're here. It's okay.
5.
Informed Patriot, Asmussen, Santana.
Informed Patriot will draw the 5 here. And again, Steve Asmussen, who loves to come up here. I'm sorry, Asmussen. This horse, disappointing last time, 9th in the Texas Derby, but won the race before that, the Bathhouse Row at Oaklawn. 5th in the Arkansas Derby for this horse.
Who's the horse that's going to be sitting right off a Dragoon Guard? I think it's this one. Should be an interesting, won a mile in an 8th last time out. So can go the distance, obviously runs a pressing style, will want to be in 2nd or 3rd, just off the lead. Look for this horse to try to make his move at the top of the stretch.
3.
Real Men Violin, McPeak, Brian Hernandez.
The Kenny McPeak, Brian Hernandez entry for the Indiana Derby is Real Men Violin, will be in the 3. Real Men Violin as the son of Mendelson, 2nd in the Kentucky Jockey Club back in the fall, behind Honor Marie, 2nd in the Illinois Derby, 3rd in the Texas Derby. Tried the Fairgrounds route to get to the Kentucky Derby. This horse probably is a horse that's a contender to hit the board, but can this horse win?
Oh, absolutely. In this field, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes. There's a chance for this horse to win. Again, another horse that was on that Derby trail, really tried to do all of that work. We've mentioned before, broke his maiden highest level at Churchill Downs. Obviously, they thought a lot of this horse for a long time. Maybe the Indiana Derby, the Midwest Derby route a little better for him.
7.
EJ won the Cup, O'Neill, Smith.
I can only hope that this horse is named after EJ Clark, but I'm not. I don't think that tells. The 7 EJ won the Cup, son of Omaha Beach, won the Texas Derby, won the Turf Paradise Derby, and finished 3rd in the Santa Anita Derby. Is another one that you got to take seriously.
Yeah, hit the board in the Santa Anita Derby, the grade 1, like you mentioned, a son of one of our favorites that didn't get to run Kentucky Derby in Omaha Beach. We're seeing some of his progeny run very, very well. 3 for 4 this year. That one was that 3rd in the Santa Anita Derby. This is a serious contender and a horse whose game travels track to track.
4.
Kitty Hawk, Oliver, Dela Cruz.
Kitty Hawk will draw the 4. Vicky Oliver has actually got this horse entered into 3 races this weekend. So we're going to see where this Kitty Hawk actually goes. Is a gelding. This is a big step up in class for this horse. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I understand. At least has broken his maiden, unlike, a maiden runner in the Oaks. And so I hope, look, tough go of late, has not had his best form. If he does run in the Derby will be the longest odds on the board.
Okay, there's the field then for the Indiana Derby. The 1 Wood Court, the 2 Stronghold, the 3 Real Men Violin, the 4 Kitty Hawk, the 5 Informed Patriot, the 6 Sir Grayland, the 7 EJ won the Cup, the 8 Dragoon Guard. Louis, what's your first take on this field?
I think we've got a good one. I think it would be very easy to just look at Stronghold and move on. This is a shorter race, 1 mile and a 16th. So this isn't like 1 mile and an eighth, 1 mile and a quarter, where you have more time to make your move. They're going to have to make their move a little bit earlier. Antonio Fresu coming in for this one. I think they'll absolutely be able to do that, obviously. Look, moving forward, though, these derbies always offer us an opportunity to see who might be the 3-year-old later in the year, right? Be that second half of the year horse. I wonder if that isn't Dragoon Guard or perhaps even Informed Patriot.
Listen, this is going to be a great day. Come out, Horseshoe Indianapolis. Saturday is the day. They got a great day of racing.
Hey, how much are tickets?
It's free.
Hey, how much is parking?
It's free.
Hey, how about that?
Cigar for free. We're
about
going to
that?
be actually down on the main concourse
Audio
there,
radio.
but right off the track. We're going to be doing our show live. You can ask us questions. We're going to be smoking cigars, I'm sure. Come down, have fun with us. This is the Horse Racing Happy Hour, and we want to thank everyone here at Horseshoe Indianapolis for including us in this awesome event. All right. Good luck, everybody.
See you Saturday.